Namaste. Welcome to this series on foundational concepts of Sanatana Dharma. In this session, we are going to look at the classification of knowledge systems. Any knowledge systems, for that matter, can be classified through diverse perspectives. Say, in modern days, we look at science, we look at social science, we look at arts, and such things. So, since ancient times, there have been various ways of classifying Indian knowledge systems. So, one of the ways is to look at the Indian knowledge systems through the Chaturdasa Vidya. Chaturdasa means 14 in Sanskrit. So, there are 14 components or 14 aspects to it. So, imagine yourself or somebody, a child reading an English book. So, in order to read the book and then understand the meaning, the child will have to know the language in terms of reading the words and the grammar, and sometimes even understand the etymology of the words to be able to understand the word in the context in which it is presented, and of course the phonetics to be able to pronounce the word correctly. So in a similar fashion, the Indian knowledge systems have been classified through the Chaturdasa Vidya. So, the Chaturdasa Vidya include the 4 Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama and Atharva Veda. The 6 Vedangas, which include various aspects. Very interesting to look at them. So, the 6 Vedangas include Shiksha, Vyakarana, Chandas, Nirukta, Jyotisha and Kalpa. So, Shiksha is basically the science of phonetics. Vyakarana is the grammar. Chandas is the meter. You would see that any Indian knowledge system, be it Ayurveda, be it Yoga, or be it the Vedas, they are all presented in metrical compositions, including sciences like Indian mathematics or astronomy. So, the Chandas is basically the meter. And the Nirukta is the etymology. Because if you look at the word Surya, which means the sun, it could be called Surya, it could be called Bhaskara, it could be called Ravi, in any way. And we need to know the etymology in order to understand the context in which it is used. And the source of that word, or the origin of that word. And Jyotisha is astronomy and a little bit of astrology as well. Because you would see that the Mahabharata or the Ramayana or the Vedas, they contain numerous references to astronomical events. Whatever is happening in the sky, it is written down there. And also, in order to take forward many practices, the rituals, the astronomical, the astronomical aspects are very, very important. What is happening in the sky at that point in time is very important, including when sun is going to rise, when the sun is going to set. So the knowledge of Jyotisha is very fundamental to our knowledge systems. And Kalpa is the knowledge of various rituals and ceremonies. So we've covered 4 Vedas and 6 Vedangas. The 4 Vedas include Rig, Yajur, Sama and Atharva. The 6 Vedangas include Shiksha, Vyakarana, Chandas, Nirukta, Jyotisha and Kalpa. And there are 4 Upavedas, which include Ayurveda. Of course, all of us know about Ayurveda. Especially, all over the world, you see that many people are turning to alternate systems or traditional systems of medicine, which include Ayurveda. And Dhanurveda, which is the science of archery. And of course, the other weapons as well. And Gandharva Veda is in terms of music and various arts, dance included. And the 4th Upaveda, sometimes it's the Arthashastra or it's the Sthapatya Veda. Arthashastra is in terms of, the economics and politics. And Sthapatya Veda is in terms of, architecture. How do we architecture and planning for that matter? It's a very, very detailed and deep science. So you see that this is one way of classifying the Indian knowledge systems. The 4 Vedas, the 6 Vedangas and the 4 Upavedas. So we will be looking more of such foundational concepts in this series of videos. Namaste.